Welcome to Not So Small Talk Show, where every week you can come learn big news. I'm your host, Jillian Coles, and today I'm here with
Elena
and Savannah.
Hey guys, how's your week been?
It was good. It
was a good week.
Good. Today's National Margarita Day. I just wanted to kick it off with that. Is anybody going for Taco Thursday?
No.
Yeah, me neither. But that's okay. So we're about to go into spring break. We probably have one more episode before that, but we wanted to start off the episode by talking about things that you can do if you're staying in the area during spring break. So obviously there's a Cincinnati Zoo and the weather's going to start getting nicer. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Today it's raining and it's a little depressing, but
yeah,
that's okay. We also had the International Wine Festival at the Duke Energy Convention Center on March 7th through 9th. So that's during NKU Spring Break. I know that. Dracula at Playhouse in the Park until March 3rd, which is very beginning of our spring break, but if you want to go, you should. Disney on Ice at Heritage, March 7th through 10th. And The Price is Right is at the Aronoff on March 5th.
That should be fun.
Right. I know we're going places. Savannah, you going to hit any of them up?
I don't think so, but if I were to, it'd probably be Disney on Ice because I've been a couple times.
That is a personal favorite of mine. I loved it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I think that would be somewhere I would go if I didn't go anywhere.
For sure. I remember my oldest sister taking me to Disney on Ice one year when I was like really little. I can like picture the picture that we got there and everything.
Yeah.
But as always, we are going to speak about a foundation. This is our third week doing this now. And this one I'm really excited for. We are going to talk about the Anthony Munoz Foundation today. Do you guys know a lot about Anthony?
I do.
I do not. Please enlighten me about this.
Yeah. So Anthony was an O lineman for the Bengals years back, but he ended up going to Pro Bowls. He's in the Hall of Fame. He just has really made a big reputation for himself by the work that he does in Cincinnati and everything. He's originally from California, but ever since he moved to Cincinnati to be a part of the Bengals, he has been here, loyal Cincinnati man. But his foundation is honestly incredible, and I don't think people know how much he actually does for people. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about it. He has multiple scholarships. So one of them is called the Scholarship Fund, and he awards $20,000 scholarships to multiple seniors every year that are going to colleges in the area and also like go to high school in the area. He has a straight A scholarship. So that goes to 18 seniors every year. It's a $2,000 scholarship, and 2 seniors, actually a male and a female, actually receive $5,000. But
so cool.
He hosts like a big event for them, usually with Jeff Ruby's, to honor them. It's for academic excellence, athletic like excellence, and also like children who have faced adversity who really need these scholarships to help them. Anthony he faced a lot of adversity growing up and everything, and he wants to help kids like that were just like him. He also hosts many football camps and just camps in general. So he has the Hispanic Character Camp, which is 150 Hispanic 5th through 8th grade boys. So he wants them to grow up to do things like he does and be great people in society and everything. And he also has an Impact for Eternity Camp, which is 150 5th through 8th graders. He has a football academy, which is 35 handpicked kids to be coached by Anthony himself. I feel like that would be the coolest experience. Like 35 kids to be coached by someone who's literally in the Football Hall of Fame. And he's like known to be the best lineman, like still to this day and everything. So it's pretty incredible. He also has after-school programs called Whiz Kids and Unplugged Kids. So, like, volunteers can go through his foundation to go help those kids learn about, like, how to be a good sport and how to treat people and everything. So, it's, like, things you don't always necessarily, like, actually learn in school, but just how to be, like, a good human.
Yeah.
I think it's cute.
I love that.
Me too. And then he does a youth leadership seminar every year, which is over like 1,000 students, and he has internship opportunities. So I'm actually their social media and content development intern right now, but he always helps college kids too to like get their start in the field, and I feel like I've already learned so much.
That is so cool.
I know. But if you ever are in the area, you can always volunteer and help out Anthony and everything, find a way to donate to do the amazing things that he does. But I was pretty excited to talk about it today. So thanks for listening, guys. But yeah, the only other thing that I had to throw in about Cincinnati before we go is that Tiana and Ford are still doing amazing, and I love them, and they're perfect. But Tiana actually just posted a TikTok. It was really funny it was like Justin Bieber taking pictures with this girl and Haley sitting in the back, and she was like, that's so funny because that's Ford when I'm taking pictures with everyone now. I was like, that's so embarrassing. But yeah, that was Cincinnati with us. Sorry I talked your guys' ear off this segment, but we'll be back with People's Choice Awards, Madam Web, and Bridget Mendler. I don't know. We'll see.
Only in the forest can you see this. And this. And this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
I didn't know it could do that!
Because one trip to the forest can spark a world of difference.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go, like hiking, canoeing, fishing, or camping. Or create your own adventure with family and friends, and you might just see this. Your moment's out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org. That's discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. And as promised, we are going to kick it off with the 49th People's Choice Awards. Oh, the people did not disappoint this year. It was way better than past award shows that we've seen and complained about on here.
Yeah.
So, Savannah, what did we see?
All right, so we had a lot of, people that didn't get noticed at other award shows that we saw. So we had Song of the Year and Album of the Year go to Olivia Rodrigo.
Woo-hoo! I'm so excited about that. She's such
I
a
was
queen.
so sad when she didn't get one at the Grammys. And so I'm like, hopefully this is her year to shine.
It was tough competition at the Grammys, but she's so good and she's so relevant. And it's like, whatever. The people know. The people know.
We had Barbie win Movie of the Year, which is so
Absolutely.
deserved.
Right?
Yes, it is.
Action Movie of the Year went to The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
I have to cut you off because Elena and Savannah told me something before this podcast started. Go ahead, tell them.
So my dad actually taught Josh Hutcherson for a few weeks before he went off to film Hunger Games.
That's so crazy.
So my dad had the chance to meet him, and it's just, I think it's so cool that like he's met him. And like last year there was a trend on TikTok where people would like talk about how hot and like cute he is, and I'm just sitting here, I'm like, that is disgusting. Like,
Really?
I mean, I do think he's cute, but like
You feel like you know him.
Yeah, I feel like I know him. Like my dad knows where he lives, or his parents.
I mean, there was that whole whistle trend too.
Yeah, that I just did not like that.
Yeah.
I mean, some people did,
He
but like,
became like re-relevant when this movie came out. Like when the first Hunger Games came out, he was the talk of the town.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Liam Hemsworth, and now obviously he's the talk of the town again.
yeah,
I'm kind of very appreciative that Liam Hemsworth is not the talk of the town again, because I'm Team Miley Cyrus through and through.
Yeah.
So, but what else did you tell me? You've never seen?
I've never seen him, but I wish
No,
I'd
the
have.
Hunger Games.
Yeah. I've never seen the Hunger Games. Not a single second of it.
I think that's wild.
Yeah.
I think that like has to change because
Yeah, I think I'm going to watch it when I'm on my 12-hour drive next weekend.
Oh, perfect.
So,
you have to watch all 5 of them now.
fun. Yeah, can't wait.
All right, we had Barbie win comedy movie, Oppenheimer win drama movie, and then of course we had Barbie and Ken win best male movie star and best female movie star.
Yeah,
Yay.
exactly. How it should be. I'm so happy for Ryan Gosling, but Margot Robbie got what she deserved.
It was
Absolutely.
so, like, she needed to win it.
Yes, exactly. I also was not shocked to see that Jeremy Allen White won. It was comedy TV star for The Bear.
Yeah,
He has been
everywhere
recently, and he was so good in Shameless. Like, I don't understand how people are like just now discovering him and stuff, but I mean, hats off. That's amazing. Besides from the People's Choice Awards this weekend, a bunch of news came out about Bridget Mendler. So Bridget Mendler, obviously we grew up with her. She was Good Luck Charlie. I also remember her from Wizards of Waverly Place when she was the vampire
from
that
Lemonade
dated
Mouth.
Justin, and like that was my whole life growing up. But she is going to space. So
So cool.
yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys know a little bit about what she's been doing when she hasn't been acting, and none of us noticed. She has an anthropology degree that turned into her master's degree in humanity and technology from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in 2018.
Wow.
She completed programs at MIT Media Lab and Harvard Law School.
Wow.
Obtaining a technology-focused PhD and a Juris Doctor degree. While at Harvard, she served as co-president of the Harvard Space Law Society.
Wow.
Both of her parents were engineers, so it's not as shocking.
Yeah.
But how do you start out as like a child actor and then all of a sudden change your mind and you're like, I think I want to be an engineer and go to space?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
I know. Which like I'm not even shocked based off like the character we saw in Teddy. Like she was smart and she was like, you know what I mean? She was the goody.
She knew what she wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just cool seeing her like grow up as I grew up, and I just loved seeing her in Good Luck Charlie, and just make those little videos for her little sister Charlie.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just heartwarming to see how she's literally changing.
Yeah. Well, she now has co-founded with her husband, CTO Griffin Sleverly, I don't even know how to say that, and a head of software Sharia Luthra?
Yeah.
Like something I don't even know if I'm going to be able to understand. But at Northwood, they're rethinking infrastructure for satellite backhaul from the ground up. And they have their sights on building a data highway between Earth and space.
Wow. That is
She's
so
incredible.
cool.
Like, why are we just now realizing this?
She's pretty much the best child star.
Yeah,
right?
Out of
she
all.
is.
For
Good
sure.
Luck Charlie was my favorite show when I was growing up. So it's just so cool.
Yeah.
Well, when we come back, we will catch up with Elena on The Bachelor. And people were sent home. People went home.
Yep.
And only 6 roses were given out.
Wow.
Crazy.
No word in the English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Listen and imagine. It takes 5 seconds to send a text, and for those 5 seconds, you're driving blind. Life is worth more than a text. Stay alive. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
All right, we're back.
Great, I can't wait to hear.
So first off, Jess got sent home. Woo!
Yay!
She, I think it's really real of Joey that he heard someone say, "I'm falling for you," which I don't even understand what that means. Like, are you in love with him?
Yeah.
Or, like, whatever. But he said that he did not reciprocate the feelings and sent her home, which she was unaware from day one. So
yeah.
That makes me glad that the annoying girl is now gone.
And she wasn't like annoying to the sense of like affecting the way I felt about things. She's just like obnoxious.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I mentioned this on the very first podcast we talked about. Lexi. She was the woman who walked out of the limo and immediately told the audience that she was going to have trouble having children in the future.
Yep.
Well, I knew that something was going to happen with this because why would they talk about a first episode if it wasn't going to happen?
Yeah.
But she actually went to Joey and said that she wanted to go home. So he kind of last episode explained that like he accepted her and he's okay with that, and but when the time comes they would figure something out, and that kind of sat with Lexi, and Lexi was like, no, like I need to get married and have my children right away, and if you're not ready for that, then like I don't think I'm a match for you.
Yeah.
But how did you feel about it all, Savannah?
I was really sad to watch this all happen because he talks about wanting this long engagement and then getting married, but it's just two different features.
It is. Work. Which I really liked her, and honestly, I could see her as our Bachelorette.
Oh, yeah.
So, and people have been saying that from the beginning, like the audience, like she's such Bachelorette material, like she has her sad story and like what she's going to tell the audience and all of that kind of stuff. So I was sad to see her go, but honestly, we have so many great girls left.
Oh, yeah.
That I'm not upset about it. So if you had to rank the final 6 in your order, what would they be?
6. Okay. Daisy's my number 1, obviously.
How?
She's my favorite.
I think she's great and she's a great person, but she's been kind of boring. Like we haven't even seen her that much.
Well, she does have a one-on-one coming up. I know that. I think it's next episode.
I'm ready to be on board again. So
then I got, it's kind of a toss-up between Kelsey and Maria for me.
Okay.
I do like Kelsey though, so I think I'm gonna do Kelsey, then Maria.
Okay.
Then Rachel.
Okay.
Jen and Kelsey T.
Okay. I think I have to go Maria. I don't know if you watched their one-on-one. They are the most genuine. Like their date looks like a blooper.
Oh yeah, it looks so natural.
Yes, it looks like what honestly we should be seeing without the like doe-eyed, I'm so in love with you, like I'm tired of it. I love Maria.
She keeps it real.
She does. She keeps it so real. I would have to say after that, I really like Kelsey A. I think she's drop dead gorgeous, and so does Joey. That's all he can say about her, honestly. Whenever she's talking, he is so like in the conversation. And then probably Daisy, and then I think I have to say Kelsey T.
Okay.
I really like her. Like, I don't know. I think she's just really cute and also very genuine.
Yeah, I just don't see they're not pushing her as much. We're not seeing her a lot.
That's so true. But then I think I had to go Rachel than Jen. Yeah. I think Rachel honestly would be higher for me because right off the bat she was really mature and gorgeous, and they had a great one-on-one. They were so into each other, but we haven't seen much of her. Yeah, it's the same way with Daisy. Like right off the bat they were like top 2 contenders, and now like where'd they go? They don't talk that much. But who do you think is gonna win?
Win.
I shouldn't say when. Who do you think is gonna get proposed to at the end?
Okay. Kelsey A.
Interesting. That's so interesting. I don't know. I can't pick because every time I say someone.
so many outcomes of this,
Literally.
how this could go.
Well, did you see that Joey let everybody know that this outcome has never happened before?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I think I agree with the fact that he's gonna propose, she's gonna say no, and then he's gonna have to think, do I propose to the other girl?
What if two people show up at the same time? Like they walk in at the same time.
That would be
there could
crazy.
be so many things
Yeah,
happen.
that'd be crazy. Do you think in the end he's ending up with somebody?
Yes.
I think he's too happy on podcasts and everything to not end up with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I don't know. I think it truly is between Kelsey A, Maria, and Daisy.
Yeah.
Like, I think those three. Oh, do you think those three are fantasy suites? I think that's what you have to think about, right? But also, Daisy should have never shown her feet on the show. That literally took her a step down for me. I was like, ew, what are you doing? But that was The Bachelor with us, like we have every week. But we'll be back with Elena with Gossip, Circle, and Trends.
As an 18-year-old, I let my mistakes kind of take over my life. I was 0.5 credits away from completing high school, and I didn't do it.
10 years later, at age 28, Jackie finished her high school diploma.
When I found out that I was pregnant, I know that I had to do something for myself if I wanted to make her a better person and provide a better life for her. My family never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew what I could become and who I could become as a person. My support team is amazing. The educational director, my sister, and even my 7-year-old daughter has just been more than the support that I could ask for. I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just thankful for it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
I want to thank my mommy for loving me so much, for taking me to the doctor when I broke my foot,
for leaving me alone when I wanted to be alone.
And now, as a grown-up, I'm thankful for being able to take care of you, my dear mom, for taking you to your therapies, for understanding that sometimes you simply want to be alone.
Roles change without us noticing. That's why AARP gives you the information to provide even better care for your loved one. Visit aarp.org/caregiving. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
All right, guys, welcome back. There's a lot of trends that I've seen on TikTok in the past few days.
Oh, some of them are so funny. I cannot wait.
So one of them that I thought was the funniest was, if you want to get through him, you have to get through me first.
Yeah.
It's a trend where the girl says, if you want to get through him, you have to get through me first. But then they would say something really out of pocket.
Well, they would like say that, kiss their boyfriend, and then it would be like, best brother ever or something. It'd be like,
love you guys.
Yeah. But it's funny because the boyfriend never knows it's happening.
Yeah.
Like, that's the
"Wait,
best part.
what?"
Yeah.
Or
they just laugh. And I don't know. I think it's
I saw
cute,
one
but
like
weird.
right after they kiss, like he drank water and she's like, yeah, you're the best cousin ever, and he's like spit
Spits
all
it
of
all
the
out.
water out of his face, and like went like, what?
Yeah.
And
It's so
that
funny.
was so funny. The next one is, I wouldn't tell anyone if I won the lottery, but there would be signs.
What would yours be?
Oh, mine, I honestly would go to Disney.
Nice.
And then
If
Universal
Elena-
after that, because I'm a Disney girl.
Yeah, fair.
And I've never been to Universal, so I think I would go to Universal afterwards, and I feel like that would be so fun. Some other ones that I've seen is that they would buy a mansion.
Well, duh.
There was one that was like so random, like they would fill their fridge like with just pickles. Like
I
just
saw
pickle
one that
jars.
was hot dogs, and
You
I
saw
thought it
hot
was
dogs?
like pretty
That is
valid.
funny. Another one was unlimited soup and salad and like breadsticks from all of them. And I'm like, that is funny.
Savannah, what's yours?
I don't know. Honestly, well, I watch wrestling.
Yeah.
So going to WrestleMania would be a huge thing if I would do
Yeah,
that.
that would be so cool for you.
Mine immediately would be backpacking Europe. If my social media all of a sudden was like me going from country to country in Europe, you'd know I won the lottery.
Yeah, I would love to go out of the country.
Going out of the country is the best thing I've ever done. So I would love to just explore everything else.
Yeah. Another one was look at the stars, they always shine for you.
Okay, this one I don't know. So
okay, so basically it's like this trend basically just has like 2 different slides in its carousel, and the first slide says look at the stars, and it's just a picture of like stars or whatever, and then the second one is like they always shine for you, and like the stars would be like aligned in like different words, like it would be the most random things. Like says always needs to pee, like it would just call you out, or it would be like go do the dishes, I know you haven't done them today.
That's funny.
There was like a few that I'm like, that's kind of like not nice, because they would call you autistic and racist.
That's horrible.
So I'm like, that is not the nicest ones.
No,
but don't worry, there are nice ones on the list. Like, you are awesome, you're a great mom.
So these literally go from like rock bottom to like the sweetest things ever.
Oh, like there's like no in between. Like,
good.
Yeah, just what we need.
Yeah, literally.
So, yeah.
Well, hopefully everyone uses it for kindness and good and everything.
Hopefully. Spread kindness, guys.
Send it to your mom. Send it to your family.
The nice ones, though.
The nice ones, of course.
Yep.
As always, we have to do our fun facts of the week. And Elena, I think you're picking.
Yes, I am.
Do you want to go first, Savannah?
Of course. Okay. So mine is fish yawn, cough, and even burp, and
Ew.
they don't get choked up, but the only thing they can't do is cry. It's very interesting.
Okay.
That upsets me. That upsets me. I am such a crier. I am emotional, and I feel bad for
I am
them.
too. I'm like an emotional wreck some days.
Nemo cries.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nemo. I'm gonna get into it, but no, wait. How did they burp? I don't get it.
I don't either.
No. They're like underwater and it just happens, I guess.
Yeah, I don't understand fish in general. Like, I understand they have gills and they can breathe underwater, but it doesn't make sense to me, and the sea is scary. Do you think the sea or the space is scarier?
I think, wow, that's a good question.
Have you never been asked this?
No.
Oh.
Maybe the sea, because, like, I guess I don't know. It's a tough question.
I just looked up how do fish burp, and it says trout can quickly burp the air, mostly oxygen, out of their swim bladder.
So is it like the fish bubbles that we see? I guess that's breathing. That's them breathing.
I guess so. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at fish more clearly now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the aquarium.
Yeah. No
okay.
clue.
Well, actually, speaking of Nemo this time, Finding Nemo is the best-selling CD of all time, and I think that's adorable and cute.
That is so cute. I loved Nemo growing up, and
that
Dory.
movie's so traumatizing.
Oh yeah.
But it's so good. But it's so like if you
so
watch
good.
it as an adult, like he loses his child. Like that is not good.
He loses. First of all, he just loses all of his kids right
Yeah.
off the bat. Loses
Right
his
after
wife.
Nemo's mom dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that is what? All right, Elena, you're gonna have to pick.
Oh, this is a tough one.
No, it's not. This one's so obvious. I know exactly what I would pick.
Yeah, I would pick the Nemo one.
What? I picked Savannah.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go with you because like that's more fascinating and like I never knew that.
All right.
That's
well,
crazy.
thanks for listening to the Not So Small Talk show. Tune in every week for the sports podcast that's also being produced here, The Raid and the Benchwarmers. And always remember, you can catch us here to learn big news.